What'd you do?
I got too excited with the demolition.
All right, this is where the adventure really begins in our yard. We're gonna bring you up to speed on what we've been doing with the last few hours of our day when we get home from work. It's really, if you just started this channel and you're hoping to see some really cool camper renovations, yeah, that's gonna happen, but that's not this video. In this video, everything's been torn apart. We've just started this project, but we want to keep you guys up to date, and the best way to do that is just to feed you a little bit at a time and not overwhelm you with a 45-minute, 2-hour-long video. So just stick with us, and we'll keep you up to date of what we've been doing.
First thing we did was we took out the furniture, try to make space for us to work, and then the first thing I started with was taking down all the window treatments. There's just this maroon floral window treatments around all the windows, took that all down. Then I took off, there was like a wallpaper border all around the wall. Took that off. It was very sticky and ended up being way harder to take off than I anticipated. I took all the trim off the slides, like this wooden trim with carpet on it, and that's how I managed to give myself a black eye and nose. I was prying it and it all came loose all at once and fell and hit me in the face.
She gets into it.
Yeah, it's the very last one also that I had to take off.
Yeah, literally blood, sweat, and tears.
And I took off all the cabinet doors, I took all the drawers out, all the knobs and pulls, and I sanded all the cabinets and all the cabinet doors, spray painted all the hardware. I reupholstered the chairs to the dining room table.
We ripped up all of the carpet and the linoleum throughout the kitchen. The carpet didn't just end at the wall with a tack strip or staples. The carpet was actually tucked around the frame of the camper. It almost seemed like it's a little backwards. The walls are one of the last things to go up, so everything's already in place. So all the cabinets and stuff sitting on carpet, sitting on the linoleum, and the carpet is tucked in around the frame itself. So you had to cut it free with a utility knife.
Yeah, we were fortunate we didn't find much water damage under any of the flooring, which we were kind of worried about with a camper and an older camper. And we didn't really encounter any of that, so that was really good.
So outside I did a lot of caulking. Even if the areas didn't need caulk, I went ahead and did it as a preventative measure. The silicone that I'm using is Lexel brand, and I can use that stuff if it's 0 degrees, 0 to like 100 degrees Fahrenheit. So I've had no problem using that during the colder temperatures, but as far as putting painting the rubber coat onto the roof, I'm gonna have to hold out on that. I replaced one of the slide out toppers, and that really is just an awning for each individual slide out. So this camper has 4 bump outs, and each bump out has its own awning to just help keep weather off of it. My neighbor over here was kind enough to help me. I had the awning just spread apart all over the grass. I had no idea what to do. All the videos I watched on YouTube were different than the awning I had. The spring-loaded rod system was just a little bit different. He came over, gave me a hand, we were able to figure it out. There's a wall over here that had a lot of water damage, and I've been just scraping off the dead plywood. There's not a lot of framing to work with. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet. I'm going to have to get a little crafty because there's no corner framing. There's no solid corner really to screw or nail to. So I may have to frame something in myself. That really wraps it up. We got into a lot of projects over the week. We didn't really complete anything. This is kind of the demolition stage, the gutting stage. Nothing's finished. Everything is only looking worse at this point. Very unfinished. So there will be more to come. You'll get to see this camper get put back together, so stay tuned in the meantime. All right, welcome inside Florence. The renovations have begun.
That wasn't that exciting.
Nope, wasn't, but that's good.
So much better already.